Arm length advantage to Rosado. Measured from the armpit to the...
The trunk's a little high right here. We're going to call it low right here. All right, tap it up, and here we go.
You know that he's a force to be reckoned with. And
Rosado back with a jab to start things off.
Rosado's strap.
Hard right hand by Lemieux. At least.
Rosado not known as much of a puncher, but I feel Andre is
surprised at the type of shots that he's hit with from me. So Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Bernard is a mentor to Gabriel Rosado.
The strong sense of himself, as he says, I deal with a legend.
Early, how's Lemieux going to get him out of there?
Rounds with Triple G, and he didn't hit the deck. He stood up. He got busted. Not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. And good right.
Disadvantage down just a little bit.
Lemieux's landed some real electric body
tissue to replace it with tissue earlier this year. And we got to keep an eye on the left eye of Gabriel Rosado. He's been cut.
He did not allow Lemieux's power to dissuade him from that game.
And fulfilling his billing, he has not only...
If his Rosado standing a little tall on the ropes, David Lemieux takes
veteran trainer from Montreal, who also is the head trainer, Roberto Belante of Argentina. And while that fight has ended on a second round, no Roy Jones and Russ Amber handling Jean Pascal. While
Reed in Gabe Rosado's corner. Very happy with what Rosado did in the first round. I don't think without
Angeles trained some really outstanding fighters back. Jesse Reed now working trainer. And now let's listen to Jesse Reed.
Touching him. Keep touching him. Gabe, get off first.
Did not get off first.
Lemieux is discouraging, dissuading. The work to the body, which usually pays dividends later in the fight, if they're not setting up an immediate knockout.
19th consecutive title defense. And for big punchers like Lemieux, can they learn how to vary the pace? Big shots. He says he's learned the nuance since then. Power shots. Early in his career, Lemieux was definitely one of those.
Line up a couple times if you want to be a starter. And that's one of the reasons.
I time him a little bit with the right hand because, again, he's throwing that fastball. You to put in some offensive work himself. Good shot.
Hard left hook. But Lemieux still got him trapped in the corner. Good hard left hook again. Steve Willis that he's going to get up, and he does.
You all right? I'm good.
All right. Who did a good job of backing up, not letting Rosado clinch, and not just giving him the
end in trouble.
And not just that, but the left eye is swelling rapidly.
Needs to put something on Lemieux to stop him from just charging him. For Lemieux, when you're in this state, but at the same time, you have to do something to slow his
distance so that Rosado can't hold him. And stepping back.
Fastballs, he's not varying.
Punch through this whole rally.
Not in that round. Yeah, I know it. Deep breath. Don't worry about it. Deep breath.
And you see, that's where all the problems started. And then we see Rosado on the ropes trying to
which is swollen though. And you saw Danny Davis working the eye between rounds, and many of them on or around that left eye. Swelling was big and immediate, and here goes Lemieux again.
A beautiful shot.
Oh, another left hook for Lemieux in there.
It was, I think, the top.
Is on the verge of a possible knockout or knock
himself out, because that could spell trouble. Rosado was tough.
Every time.
Now Rosado fights back and lands a big up.
Rosado's more easily able, I think, to absorb them because they come in at the same impact.
With the right hand.
Well, if they exchange like this, it's bad news for us.
He said he's doing a ton of good things, but to me,
you breath a few seconds ago.
And now Rosado.
Defensive, but he's having success. That's the danger.
From Lemieux.
And now Lemieux with the straight right hand. And the left hook.
He had him hurt.
Well, it's flight or fight time. He's in a tough sit has.
Rosado waves him in. Lemieux says, all right.
Trying to psychologically break Lemieux. This is why the fans love Gabriel Rosado. Win, lose, or draw.
Calm down. Gabe, you can beat this guy.
Action from that round. Lemieux 25 of 58. Rosado 22 of 4.
He's doing has got to be putting some doubt in Lemieux's mind.
Good shot right there. Short jab. Midway and late in the fight. Rosado's proven he can go late.
Lost his energy, wound up losing. Same thing happened to Vladimir against Ross into the second half of the fight.
Sometimes don't know if that's happened yet, but Gabe Rosado's still in this fight.
And back in. Another hard right hand.
Jesse Reed wants Rosado to Lemieux make.
And after largely dominating the third and fourth round,
All right, let's go. Look at it.
You punch together, okay? Slow the speed.
Jab more would serve him well right now to start using that jab.
Up in the second half of the fight. But he's got to get through.
It's got to be hard for Rosado with that eye.
Intelligence than he has in the past. Picking his shots, I think, wisely when.
but when Rosado goes forward and makes himself available to hand. Tonight he's been devastating with the left hook.
Yeah.
When he good right hand to the chest by Lemieux.
Yeah, look.
The right hand over the top. Second time.
He was so physically strong that Rosado.
Slowing down just a little bit. 12 out of 24.
Let's take a look. You're all right, right? You're good. Okay.
Take the punch a lot better. So far, it's the hard punches of Lemieux that are.
Got to say, checking to see if Rosado, because that doesn't seem as though it's worried about permanent damage to the eye. And I think
that frankly looked a lot worse than Rosado's left eye does at this moment.
he was going to win.
Lemieux is not making the mistake, the body and the head with both hands.
And I agree with forward momentum. Try to get him to fight going backward.
Somehow becomes increasingly clear, at least against this opponent.
And do something to shake Lemieux's confidence.
That's who Rosado is, a real fighter.
First, you're letting him walk in without seeing anything. Let your hands look.
Needs to step up the pace. Jesse Reed asked for that.
Too far behind. He's got to have to.
One of them was the loss to Joaquim Alcine.
If Rosado doesn't start doing that pretty soon, he's not going to win the fight. Lemieux's favorite, he's beating the hell out of him. Boxing history is littered with exam that prospect's mind and comes through late.
Rosado's been landing a sneaky little
That's later.
fight. A little over 4 rounds.
And he's picking it up just a little bit as Jesse Reed continues. At Gabe Rosado's left eye.
They're giving him this at the SATs. They're giving him tough tests here.
Are they going to stop the fight?
And is that a good enough reason to stop this fight?
Dead blind, able to identify the number of fingers there. Stayed in the fight long enough.
Some more energy, and he's landing some hellacious shots to the head.
Rosado tries to rally. He's not bothering Lemieux with the punches.
The late fight fade is a thing of the past. Now run out of gas, but rather will be sustained by the right few.
Because Rosado, especially in that fourth round,
lands his crispest combination in a while and fires it up.
The jab in Lemieux's face. Lemieux smaller, shorter reach.
it remains to be seen if Lemieux can generate that kind of snapping power going.
He's going to take some punishment, and it's risky, but at this point, what does he have?
And momentarily, he's back in control.
And if he,
Where he's slightly pushing Lemieux back.
oh, big left hook fight.
Hard left hook.
Good work, short uppercut, and then all of a sudden the equalizer.
Good could ultimately be the bottom line on this fight. How do you have it coming to 10?
Should I have it 88, 82 for
Lemieux smells blood right now.
Yeah, Rosado's shaky.
Been talking about David Lemieux's thunderous right hand for years.
Wants to land really hard shots downstairs and increasingly upstairs.
There it is again. There it is again. That one he missed.
Not because of his swollen eye.
He's like Rosado from himself.
He's set up by the hard left hook that ended the last round. Tell him to keep fighting. Willis can't seem to make up his mind.
I believe that's
Barry Jordan at ringside.
Look, very difficult eye test that Rosado was passing makes
on the ropes or to the ropes at the far corner of the ring.
Time, 1 minute 45 seconds, round number 10. the winner by TKO victory. His record now 33 victories, 31 KOs. De Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the NABF middleweight champion, David Lemieux.
78 out of 377, and those 178 punches, 4 punches, and landing at a slightly higher connect.